Hello and welcome to a very special episode of Gundam Battle Operation 2 featuring the Xeku Eins Type 3. Which, again, I'm going to go over a little bit of an amble, so go ahead and skip if you want to. But the Xeku Eins is a very modular suit with multiple different loadouts, not versions. In the game, they are different versions. But I just wanted to make sure I pointed that out. This is the general that comes in at the 550 cost, and it goes up from there. I think it can go all the way up to 700, but I don't remember exactly. It is ground and space capable. It has a ballistic resistance of 22, a beam resistance of 22, a melee resistance of 24, a range strength of 35, a melee strength of 20, a movement speed of 140, a thrust gauge of 70, the plus ones from the enhancement, and a close range slots of 12, medium range of 14, and long of 14. If those are the modified one, it's just one would be low and lower for each of those if they're unmodified. As for equipment, it has the Xeku Eins machine gun, which is a fairly long-range, rapid-fire machine gun with a pretty decent amount of ammo to it. It can do respectable damage, and as you get higher up in the cost, where the ballistic resistances of a lot of suits are going down, it can actually be quite a damage dealer. But do not rely on it, and I'll go on to why. We got the standard beam saber. We got the Xeku Eins clay bazooka, which you'll see me use a lot, and the Type 3 loadout club. It sounds like a club you go to, but it's actually just a Starmfaust, a one and done, which is good for getting the occasional stun, and so is the clay bazooka, even though I prefer it because it has a slightly better ready-up time. And we have for skills, leg shock absorber level 3, special leg buffer level 2, emergency evasion 1, high performance balancers 1, high spec ambac level 2, forced injector, always nice, level 2, high performance radar, which is interesting, maneuver armor, which is also interesting, melee combo controller, special add-on shoulder buffer 1, and special shoulder buffer level 2. So I believe that gets it about 25% less damage if it takes shots to the shoulders, and it has big shoulders to carry. But despite what you think of the suit's loadout, this unit is meant to take punishment, and it's actually a lot more capable of being aggressive than a lot of people tend to play it. As I said, don't rely on the machine gun. It's good, but treat it like Vulcans in a way. It's there to add in damage, to throw damage out when you don't have anything else, but this unit is really quite capable. It's fairly fast for what it is. It's got some decent amount of resistance and health, and can just take a simple beating. You can push on this and definitely act as backup for people. It's a just good all-arounder suit, and we'll see how it does in the match to come. Hello and welcome to the match. I hope everybody's having a good time and a fantastic weekend ahead of them. We'll be diving into this match in a moment as here we go, Shazam. Now, I do actually quite like the Xeku Eins. I just enjoy the thickness of the things, honestly. I also really do think they look pretty cool. Cyclops boys forever. So I'm gonna zip over here and stop at A. I tend to like to try to grab a spot unless the enemy team's already putting pressure, and then I try to deal with helping out whoever I can before I try to divert my attention away from such things as this. But I'm going to move up, I'm going to fire, I'm going to hit the guy ahead because he twitched, but that's going to help my number 4 who went off a little bit. And I'm just going to pepper my friend over here, slam into the wall. And he's going to take a bit of stumbling. I'm going to throw out some more firepower. And I'm going to move over here to help number 5. Get that, hit with the damage, we rolled out of it. And I'm just going to basically play a game with him using the cover to avoid some of his instant stuns. And I missed my shot there, but I'm trying to make the most out of things as I can. So I'm using the habit people have it when they start taking fire to immediately disengage. That doesn't work with everyone, but in this case, it works enough that I pushed a couple people back. Alright, so I'm holding this corner as 2 goes kind of crazy over there, and I notice this guy coming up behind me. So I just go ahead and retreat, because 1, there was artillery coming in, 2, I have really bad luck, and 3, I wanted to use it to the best of my abilities. So I switch over to the machine gun just to pepper the crap out of him. But I'm also looking at trying to build up stun stagger without necessarily tripping up my own guy. So I'm going to jump up here and surveying around a little bit. But I figure I'm going to come in and help put pressure on a friend here. Even though I'm going to take a good number of shots doing it. That's one of the beauties of this unit, is it just has the health to be a pain in the booty to people. So this guy's gonna pop in. I think it's the mass-produced double Z, and I'm just gonna play this game with him of constantly using cover. Take that guy out, zip over here, and use my maneuver armor to keep moving. And I'm just going to keep playing this game of making him focus on me, switching between targets. Now, this is what I was meant by the fact that don't rely on the machine gun, but make plenty of use of it. Because it has got a decent range, so you can throw out a lot of shots without fear of messing up your own guy. And here we go. So we've managed to roll up their team and kind of closing in on a few things. And I don't like to necessarily just push directly onto the opposing team's base, but I'm also hanging out because I thought there was a Pixie or stealth unit. I'm going to take a shot at his leg. Use my maneuver armor again to my advantage. And just keep putting pressure on that full armored. I believe it's full armored. Yeah, pretty sure. I can't recall that. It's probably the general, but I could be wrong. Anyways, I was just trying to keep pushing pressure, or putting pressure on those guys, and I wanted to hang around the damage guy where he was doing some repairs on his mass-produced Zeta Gundam. And so I'm looking at my team, and we're starting to get a little worn down here. You can see that with 4 and 5. So I want to get in quick enough to help, but also take enough time to kind of assess the situation. So we got our friend over here who I'm going to start peppering, push him off into that direction. And 3 over here is fighting, and 2 just moved up. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to come over here and start helping, but yeah, 2 ended him pretty quick. So I'm going to move up again in support of 4. I'm trying not to pump anything into his back, because I did not want to mess him up while he was trying to maneuver away, but that happened. Fire staggered him so he can't necessarily just instantly murder a guy. But a friend here is going to keep pushing me, and I missed my shot. So I'm going to hang out long enough for number 2 to give him one heck of a spanking, get a little extra damage, and then I'm going to jet over here. Now I'm taking a lot of damage at this point, so what I was figuring I was going to do was come around the corner and think caught him there, got him with the charge, set him up so that we could take him out, and I put this guy in a situation where he'd be able to get followed up on. I'm at 127 health. So my next maneuver here is I tried to finish him off, but I'm too slow. So I figure I'm going to body block him because he's not going to resist the urge of killing me, and make sure that he immediately died afterwards. So I just decided to body block him in that case. Alright, so it's not showing me the status of my guys, which is always super. I was waiting to see where that... Oh man, I'm messing that word up. I was waiting to see where the most action was, and I decided to come in on E again. Slam into some boxes. Box slamming usually is very good for your luck, I'm told. Storage boxes love it. Come in, follow up on them, and then see my two favorite guys over here and just continuously badger them, because I'm trying to delay them as much as possible and chip as much of their health as I can. 5 is going to push, so I'm just going to do this. He's going to roll out of it. I'm going to charge into him, get him with the double combo. You know, he loves those kind of deals, the double platters. Go for this, get him, but he's going to dodge out of it. Miss that because I was expecting him to move forward, / get nothing. He's going to miss the first attack, get me the second. But I still have a massive amount of health, and I'm getting them to waste their time trying to murder me. So I'm going to push a raid friend here. He's not going to really do much because he's not willing to heavy attack me. The support here is going to keep trying. Oh, it's the full armor B? I can't remember. I actually like the suit. It's a really good support. And here we are. So let's see how we are doing. So we got good diversion and 3rd place. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.